Another loss for the Wolves, this time against Everton. Wolves fall to Everton 2-1 at home. Another unfortunate result. We can't seem to break this streak of bad results. It's frustrating. It's disappointing. The most frustrating part, in my opinion, is giving up these early goals. The Wolves keep chasing games. They keep getting behind. And then it just throws the tactics that they practiced the whole week out the window. It's never 0-0. It's always the Wolves coming down 1-0. The Wolves have not kept a clean sheet in 11 Premier League games, the longest streak in the whole Premier League right now, and they conceded the first goal in 10 of those games. So just bad. You never want that statistic for your team, and it's just upsetting. The Wolves have built themselves on defense. Even when we're finishing 7th in the league, we were never a team that really went forward and just scored a lot of goals. It was always being solid at the back, getting just enough goals to win or winning comfortably, maybe like a 2-0, 3-1, like that. Never really killed the opponent, like put 4 or 5 goals on them. It was always close games that our defense kept clean sheets or only conceded one. And it just seems like our defense has been struggling this season, whether it's because of injury or maybe goalkeeping problems here and there. It just seems like this defense just can't keep a clean sheet. Uh, it could be just because we're trying the back four. I've been very positive with try this back four. I think if we do want to keep growing, going to a back four would help take that next step. But as of right now, it just seems like we don't have the personnel to do it. The players are not adjusting to the back four. I think they're more comfortable in the back five. I don't know if that's because we played it for too long. It takes a while, or they're just not built to play in a back four. But this defense needs to step it up, or else this is going to be a very long season. 17, 18 games in, closer to relegation. Every week we're getting closer to relegation. It's starting to become a real threat. The Wolves got to get it together. This game against Everton, Neves scored again. The attacking trio of Morgan, Gibbs, White, Neto, and Silva was not enough. Silva had a couple chances that he couldn't put away. Unfortunate, he's 18 years old, so we got to give the kid some time to grow. You can't put everything on his shoulders. It's unfortunate that he's being put in this situation and not having that much first-time minutes. He didn't really play with Porto. He wasn't really getting minutes with us, and Raul Jimenez goes down, and he's being put in this tough position. So just tough on the kid. We brought Cutrone back, so I hope he gets some starts, because him coming in when we're down one, when we're down a goal, chasing the game with 10 minutes left, when the opponent is just sitting back waiting, that's a very uncomfortable, very hard position for him to come in and be successful and really show Wolves and Nuno what he could do. So I hope he gets some starts, he gets some real chances to show what he could do. But I also hope the Wolves are serious about this transfer market. It's January 12th right now. There's about 18 days left in the transfer window, so the Wolves better do something. This team needs talent. It needs a goal scorer. It needs some help on defense too. So the Wolves got to make some moves. They can't just sit there. Like I said, we're closer to relegation than we are in the top 6, top 4. So something has to happen. Real unfortunate. Like, I think the thing that bothers me the most, I think, is conceding those early goals. That, like, it sets you up for failure when you're chasing the game and within the first 10 minutes. I don't care what team you are. If you go down in the first 10 minutes, you're always going to be chasing the game, and it's not a good strategy. It's not a good situation. It's not a good position to be in. So the Wolves need to just focus in the first minutes, first half. If the Wolves take the lead, I just want to see the Wolves take the lead. They're without a clean sheet in their last 11 games, and they've conceded the first goal in 10 games, 10 out of those 11 games. So I think maybe it's time to go back to the back five. This back four experiment might be more successful if we have Raul Jimenez up there. You might be able to see the full potential of this back four, but missing so many players, having 7 players out of your first team, and trying to experiment with this back four, it just doesn't seem right. It's not getting the results, and we're getting dangerously closer towards the relegation zone. So I think maybe now it's time to go back to the back five, and just try to get some results, get away from the relegation zone, get some confidence in the team, and then build from that. But the transfer market, there needs to be some signings. There needs to be some offensive talent brought into the team, some goal scoring talent. Because Silva's just not getting it done right now. He's 18 years old, so he's there for the future. Still got a lot of faith in him, but right now he's not putting the chances he's getting away, and that's what we need in our forwards right now. We'll see how Cutrone does, but overall, very disappointing game against Everton. Uh, Shout out to Everton. They win again. They go fourth in the table. Ancelotti has really turned this team around. They've won 7 of their last 10 Premier League games. So that's as much as it says right here that they had won 6 in their last 28, or those 7 is more than they had earned in their last 28 away games. So Ancelotti, he's doing a great job. He started off hot this season, and then with injuries, with suspensions, the team went down. But he has turned them back around, winning 4 out of the last 5 games. So shout out to Everton. They're back in the top 4. They're back in contention. This season has been crazy, so they might even be able to contend for the top of the table. As far as the Wolves, like I said, Nuno, it might be time to go back to the top, to the back 5, sign a striker, because I think the Wolves are pretty good with the ball and possession. They just can't create chances, and when they do, there's no one there to finish them. So we need some attacking talent. We need to shore up that defense. But disappointing loss against Everton. Comment down below. What do you guys think the Wolves need in this transfer market? What do you think Nuno needs to do as far as tactics? Is there anything he could do to get the team better? Go back to a back 5? Maybe bench somebody, start somebody. Who do you guys want to see get more playing time? Vitinha, I don't know, Morgan Gibbs White. Do you guys like the return of him and Cutrone? Let me know down below. But just another upsetting game. Hope the Wolves turn it around soon.